Style, Sever the Bloodline, Go for the Throat, Black Sun Zenith, Tribute Faux Hunger, Neil Spellbomb,
Just giving you a heads up.
Witchbane Orb, Phyrexian Metamorph, and Spellskite. Opponent, 4 Snapcaster Mage. I like it, Frank.
Frank Harris with
Esper Control. Visions of Beyond, Forbidden Alchemy, Think Twice, Day of Judgment, Oblivion Ring, Doomblade, Timely Reinforcements ×1, Tribute to Hunger, Dissipate, Mana Leak, Dismember, White Sun Zenith. So this is very similar to Ollie's deck. Sounds exactly like Ollie's deck.
Control kind of deck.
So, what do we got here? Lands versus lands. Who's gonna make a move? No one.
Yeah, I think the play is nothing until somebody else does something,
Well, I mean,
or build your, you know what I mean? Unless you, obviously. Like,
Anthony's deck can't really do that. He's got Tezzeret Agent of Bolus.
Yeah, you're right,
and no counter spells, I don't
you're right.
think.
Anthony actually needs to be proactive.
What is that?
It's a Forbidden
Alchemy? Yeah, he's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever, my man, Spellskite, you can resolve. What's he gonna get here? Wrath of God, Doomblade. I don't see what the other cards are. Maybe lands? Yeah, so you take Wrath of God or Doomblade. Your opponent's only played... actually, you could just take land, right? Taking land is actually sicko.
Seems fine, because Snapcaster lets you play the other ones.
Yeah. But actually, just taking land might be the sicko.
Yeah,
I think it's a
I think that's the play. Like, that's what Think Twice and Forbidden Alchemy for a lot of these decks. I think you just hit your land drops.
So he's got 4 Think Twice and 4 Forbidden Alchemy, and 2 Visions of Beyond. This looks just like
It's
Ollie's
really
deck.
similar to Ollie. We don't have Ollie's list here to compare, but they're definitely similar.
What is that? Solemn Simulacrum?
Mm-hmm.
He's just gonna... If I had a Mana Leak, I would leak that thing. See, now this all
Did he just
spells.
double dissipate? Yeah, I think it was.
So
Yeah, he already knew what he wanted.
Been to Think Twice, right? That's good. The problem with Solemn is he has positive power. Just get in there. If I had a counterspell, I would have definitely countered that Solemn Simulacrum. Does that mean he doesn't have a counterspell?
It's possible. I haven't seen one, and when he just flipped through, I didn't see anything. Doesn't... I see Doomblade, I see Day of Judgment.
Yeah, positive power. And is that Tumble Magnet? So all kinds of permanents, artifacts. Flashing back, Think Twice. Yepper. And he draws a mysterious card. Frank untaps and he's got, is it a white card? Oh, Timely it looks like. He's gonna play a Timely to slow down the board, I think.
Yeah.
So
Seems fine.
he can just put 2 of the Timely tokens in front of the Solemn Simulacrum. And
Right.
have you been playing long enough that if you tapped a blocking creature, it did no damage?
I remember that. That was so weird.
I mean, the first time Worth Wolpert did that to me when we were playing for fun, I was just, like
what?
emotionally devastated.
Yeah.
As is reasonable, I think. Let me ask you a question. As a blue mage, you are personally, you would consider yourself maybe having an affinity for islands?
Yes.
Yeah.
You could say that.
So,
An affinity for blue, an Azure Mage, maybe.
so, you are in fact
I'm an Azure
an
Mage.
Azure Mage. Okay.
Yeah.
You are the Azure Mage on the left hand of the table, let's say.
That would be more likely in
So
this
you
particular
see a
matchup.
Spellskite, you see Tumble Style, Yens. Are you thinking Tezzeret now, or are you thinking like more like the deck Ollie played at Nationals, or you think Tumble Magnet's just too much
Tumble
of a deck
Magnet was
giveaway?
it's Tumble Magnet. If with the Spellskite and the Simulacrum, I would have
anything.
been like it's Ollie's. I would have thought, at least at that point, Ollie's deck. As soon as I see Tumble Magnet, I start thinking Tezzeret. And either way, I think Frank says, go ahead, do what you do. All I care about is either Grave Titan, Consecrated Sphinx, or Tezzeret. Right, because that's what's gonna, right? Like, if it's Ollie's old deck, the Nationals deck, then those are the threats. Worm Coil.
So all like
Great
clunky,
time.
expensive threats.
Yeah, right. So
basically.
he's just like, I'll just counter those, or Tezzeret. If he sees Tezzeret, then he knows obviously it's a Tezzeret deck, and he just counters Tezzeret, or just worries about making sure he can deal with Tezzeret.
I don't see that he has a counter spell because
Yeah.
Anthony seems to be doing whatever he. Oh no, he does a dissipate that he got from.
I don't know if he grabbed it, but it might be in the bin. So he may be able to snapcaster it.
What are these spells? He's flipping them so fast.
Yeah, he is. I believe that's a dissipate on top. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's dissipate. And
the old dissipate art was sicker.
I agree. Richard Kane Ferguson is one of my favorite Magic artists. I wish he would do more art. He was so cool. Like Pillage, Dissipate. He did so much cool art.
I remember Pillage. That card was a sicko. This is whack. So your opponent casts a Black Sun Zenith, nugging his own dudes. You just like randomly like wrap it to finish it off.
Yeah, what was that about?
I don't know. Wants him to draw a card.
Why did he Black Sun Zenith himself?
Because there's a 1/1. Maybe he's got a plan. I don't know. But it doesn't seem like something I would have wanted to do.
I mean, he just really wanted to get those timely reinforcements out of the way.
Dissipate Tezzeret. Anthony should have been a little more patient, I think. If he just, like, waited, maybe he could have stuck something better than what he's about to play. He's in with Inkmoth Nexus. Ooh, might kill him.
Yeah, he could proliferate him to death.
That's my favorite, the scratch.
Yeah.
Just get him once.
It's a lot of flavor to that, I think.
I love it. Does he have the 2/2... The 2/2 pro everything guy? No.
The Phyrexian Crusader guy?
Yeah. Ooh, Doomblade. Maybe he wanted to draft so he could Doomblade that guy instead of getting it shifted over to Spellskite.
Yeah. Figures why not deal with it.
Shouldn't there be a poison on Frank? Maybe.
No, he never. He played the. Did he?
I think that he got hit.
He may have gotten hit. Did Frank get hit? That's what. Is it one poison? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Yeah, one poison. So he's Jeremy's working on that right now. Jeremy's having more trouble getting poison onto Frank's side of the board than the Inkmoth Nexus did. So.
Spellskite. Tever. What do we got here? Ooh, something. Oh, is he flashing back? Mystical Teachings? No.
Yeah, not it's the new Mystical Teachings, right?
Forbidden Alchemy.
Yeah.
The card is... oh, man, he's going to bin a Forbidden Alchemy on this. So I think it looked like he kept Doomblade and he binned a Forbidden Alchemy. That card is so... like, look at this matchup. Like, look how absurd it is. Like, just sit there, do nothing.
Yeah.
Your opponent's got an 0-4. You got a hand with counter spells. I think this is the matchup Ollie wanted.
Yeah,
right?
Probably.
Another slow blue-black deck. So, like, it's an interesting contrast in styles. You have, like...
Is that
it looks like a Wormcoil Engine.
Yeah.
Where you have, like, a kind of, like, Esper control, Snapcaster control deck like Frank Harris or Ollie Antrazi were playing, versus, like, this anti-aggro style black-blue deck like Caleb Durwood was playing, which is, like, no Think Twice, no Forbidden Alchemy, but tons of spot removal spells and main deck Neil spell bombs and just brutal anti-aggro stuff. And it's like we were talking about before. You're in a format, and it's not a question about which cards are good. It's about a question of, not whether you're good, but whether what you're good against. And this is such a stark contrast. Snapcaster, which is going to resolve, and it's going to get a Sicko of some sort. Dissipate. Sorry, Tezzeret. That... Did I misspell it?
Yeah, VI.
VI? Okay.
That's the first one I found. I just figured I'd check it.
All right. And no attack? Oh, there's a Spellskite and a Tumble Magnet. I mean, maybe you could try to get the counter off the Tumble Magnet.
Why wouldn't he just block with Spellskite?
I think Frank's going to have to go meow to win this one. Meow, meow.
Yeah, I mean, that may be the plan. Just play a long game and then White Sun Zenith for the win.
Why not just play to deck him then?
You could do that.
Deck him with White Sun Zenith? I love those games.
You mean Blue Sun Zenith?
White Sun Zenith.
How do you deck him with White Sun Zenith?
Casting it. It comes back into your deck.
Right. Oh, so you just mean like keep casting it? Yeah, I mean, you could do that.
He doesn't have any counter spells. Batter style. Something big. Is he flashing back Forbidden Alchemy?
I think so. Well, oh no, this White Sun Zenith.
In response?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it resolves since there's a germ there. White Sun Zenith is resolving anyway.
Why does he have 3 lands open?
Wants to hold up mana for a Dissipate or something?
Versus what? There's 1 land open.
I have no idea. I'm just trying to guess. Maybe he has a Forbidden Alchemy he wants to cast in his hand?
Maybe.
And he figures, like, with this case, he can shuffle. He gets to shuffle his deck and then play Forbidden Alchemy, maybe get the White Sun Zenith back in his hand. He clearly has something he wants to do with that 3 mana. It's a Doomblade. Okay. I wonder what that 1 extra is for, though. Like, I don't get that. Did they just say token?
Oh, maybe he's got like an O-ring for the Batter Skull, and he needed to get the Spellskite away so that he can O-ring the Batter Skull.
Well, I understand him killing the Spellskite, but why not pump an extra and get an extra cat?
Yeah, agreed.
I'm not sure what that extra mana was for. Maybe he just had a different plan and changed it. I don't know.
Anthony's killing all the meow meows.
That's just mean. How would you kill little kittens?
My wife claimed my blog post was a tad racist.
Oh, she already read it. So there's a Forbidden Alchemy. And he sees Chapel, O-Ring, and whatever he took. I couldn't quite see what he took. So severs the bloodline of those cats. Just wrecks the cats. Pretty sick. Sever the bloodline, showing its strength today. Killed some worms, killed some cats. And there's a Snapcaster me. Oh no, I think twice. See, I keep getting those mixed up because their artwork is kind of similar.
No. Snapcaster Mage is much more handsome than Think Twice.
Oh, absolutely. When you can see it close, but on screen.
No. I mean, in general, like its aura of good lookingness is. I disagree.
Okay.
Respectfully.
I keep getting them mixed up because of their color scheme being very similar. All right, so we have a Doomblade for the Snapcaster from Anthony at the end of Frank's turn.
All right, so now we're going to have some rumbling from the germ side of town.
All right, so Anthony going up to 28 from that Batter Skull swing, and Frank going down to 14.
Is it Metamorph?
That's a Metamorph.
So he's probably going to make a second Batter Skull.
I would think that would be a good play. It looks like Frank's going to be doing something in response.
Forbidden
Flashing
Alchemy.
back, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Certainly not casting Cruel Ultimatum. So Forbidden Alchemy, draw. So Chapel, Mana Leak, Snapcaster, and Tribute to Hunger, I think. So he dumps the Chapel, the Mana Leak, and the Tribute, and grabs the Snapcaster. Looking through to see what exactly he can Snapcaster. So there's Visions of Beyond. Is he going to draw? I don't know how many cards that was. He definitely counted, but I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, he probably has 20, right?
I would think he would have done that. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I think that. So yeah, he gets to draw 3. That is sick. Ancestral Recall in Standard. That is so ridiculous. But the Metamorph resolves in the end. And so now there are 2 Germs, 2 Batter Skulls, Tumble Magnet on Anthony's side of the board, and Frank with just DI lands. I'm stealing your terminology, Mike.
I actually borrowed it from Gerard Fabiano, so.
Fair enough. Well, then I'll steal it from him, too. And Snapcaster from Frank.
I mean, he's going to be able to,
like, checking to see what could possibly get flashback here.
I mean, there are infinite draw spells that.
A lot, yeah. Well, he already flashed back at least 1 Forbidden Alchemy. I think 2, actually.
What is that?
He gives Tribute to Hunger flashback. It's going to make him sacrifice a dude. So he activates the Ink-Moth Nexus.
Doomblade it in response.
Doomblade that in response, right on. Nice Stone Rain Doomblade. Tribute resolves. Germ dead.
I don't know, this seems kind of irrelevant to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure like what he's really getting done here. Dismember.
The other one?
Yeah, he's dismembering the other germ. So he basically gains 4, pays 4, it looked like. Oh, Batterskull number 2, but number 3 for the
but doesn't
board.
he have a Mono Leak?
No, he dumped it to the yard, I think. And
he wanted to set up his cats. That's the thing.
So Tumble Magnet taps down Snapcaster. Anthony threatening to rumble in with that germ. He's got 2 other Batterskulls there that he could return and replay. It's one of the cooler things about Metamorph is that it has that ability too, where he could actually bounce the Metamorph back to his hand and then come down and copy something different if he wants.
I don't think I would block here. I think it's pointless.
Well, oh, with the cats?
Yeah. Like, why? Like, just take the 4, he'll go to 32, and then let him say go, and then make 4 more tokens, like, while his pants are down. Then he's got to think twice in his hand, right? Like, he could draw up into answers. Like, what's going to happen is he's just going to, like, lose the guy and then pick up and replay a Batterskull. I think his options get a lot better if... Because he doesn't actually have a counterspell, right?
Capital S.
Yeah. Ratchet style. Man, that kills a lot of cats.
Meowch. I missed that one on Severed the Bloodline. I had to do it for Ratchet Bomb.
I mean, like, how much better would it have been to wait on the... Like, just take the 4 and then wait.
He can just kill those cats at will.
Well, he kills his own germ, but I think that Frank's actually going to run out of cards.
Those are the only 2 I noticed.
She wants me to pause it. And...
Solemn Simulacrum from Anthony. Man, that word is tough to say.
Solemn Simulacrum?
Yeah, Solemn Simulacrum. Solemn. I just get tongue-tied every time I try
Samsung Simulacrum.
Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so here comes Mana Leak. Mana Leak for the Solemn. Pay 3. Mana Leak number 2. Mana Leak number 2. Alright, Solemn dies. Well, doesn't resolve.
It's kind of like dies. Actually, dies is a technical term now, right?
That's true. Solemn is countered, is what I should have said. And an O-ring from Frank. Gonna threaten to take care of the Batterskull that's on the germ, which seems to make sense. Kills the germ. And Ratchet Bomb. He forces Anthony to use the Ratchet Bomb to kill away those cats. So there's the Meowch I referred to. Snapcaster, though, manages to
smash the face.
Yeah, smash for 1/18 of Anthony's life total.
I mean, long run, all these batter skulls are going to be problematic, right?
I think so. I think one's problematic long run. Frank's managed to deal with one of them. I'm going to return this
daisy.
one. So...
Oh, look at how cheaty that is, like, because it only costs 4.
I know, it's like, I get another batter skull.
Snapcaster!
All right, so Snapcaster in response to the Metamorph. Give a Mana Leak flashback. Mana Leak that Metamorph, so...
Down to 1.
Yeah.
And he's got another Snapcaster Mage. I think Frank is in good spot here. What do you think?
It's looking good. Those Snapcaster Mages are good cards.
In for 4. Here it comes, down to 30. I think Anthony is literally going to, like, his spirit will break when the next Snapcaster Mage counterspells, you know, his last batter skull.
Does he have another, I mean, does he have Tezzeret? Have we seen a Tezzeret? I haven't even seen one attempted.
He's countered like 2 Tezzerets already this game.
Did I miss, somebody had me looking at their blog.
And I actually took down the post. My wife called me up and was like, what are you doing? Take this down. So if you missed it... You're going to see, like, the sanitized version by the time it's back up. If ever. I don't think it was that bad. Do you think it was that bad?
I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, I can understand. I can understand the wife.
Compared
wife
to what I would
comments.
usually do, that's badish, though, right?
And there's Snapcaster Mage.
Speaking of badish,
Dissipate your batter skull that you tried to replay.
think twice.
Think twice. Draw some cards.
No, flashback. Forbidden Alchemy. Think twice would be too pedestrian.
Did Think Twice get? I mean, did Forbidden Alchemy get?
Oh, what? No, he's milling. What's all that mana tap for?
Yeah, I don't know what he tapped all that mana for either.
Is it? He must maybe as the milling land. Yeah, Nephrelid Drown Yard.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many did he have? Because it looked like he tapped 8. He must have tapped.
He has 2 Nephrelid Drown Yards.
Okay, they're both in play. Yeah. So I guess that's what it was. He just milled like crazy.
Anthony Pax. Wow, Snapcaster Mage was the hero that guy.
Wow. Well, it's the only creature in Frank's deck. And he just takes game 1 from Anthony Eason up to 36 life. And he scoops at 24
So there would
life.
be an example of someone with 30 plus life that I think that hacking is fine.
I mean, how many more Snapcasters? Yeah,
I mean,
Frank only has 1 more
and
Snapcaster.
the Drown Yard too. Like Andy has his graveyard had like Think Twice, etc.
Right. I mean, he obviously
He
had
had
a
gas.
lot. He would have eventually drawn into White Sun Zenith, but yeah, I guess to save time when Frank looks like he's in that much of a dominating position, you go ahead and just scoop it up.
I like the Snapcaster control deck when it's playing against slower control. I mean,
Also, it
like
needs to hit
less
its
control
land drops too, because that was the problem for Ali in game 1. He just didn't hit his land drops. He was stuck, and then Beast Within just also stone rained him. So, looking at the sideboards, Karn Liberated for Anthony.
I would bring that in.
I would too. Another Ratchet Bomb seems great against those cats.
You think Ratchet Style is just better than Sever the Bloodline? I do.
Against those cats, yeah. I mean, I think Sever the Bloodline's actually kind of cool against.
Snapcaster Mage?
Well, I think it's actually more there for something like Sun Titan when people are going, Sun Titan,
Maybe he
Phantasmal
doesn't-
Image.
He doesn't have Sun
multiple.
Titan.
No, he doesn't.
But I guess he doesn't
That's what I
know
think.
what Frank has.
Well, he doesn't, but my point was that I think that's what Sever the Bloodline is there for, because so many people are doing that kind of thing where they're going Sun Titan, get back Phantasmal Image, copying Sun Titan, get back something else, and then you're like, all right, well, at least I get to kill 2 Sun Titans with one removal spell. Or
So,
more than 1 Sun Titan.
Frank's going to side in Celestial Purge, I think.
Yeah.
Steel Sabotage. Divine Offering!
Yeah, I mean,
That's a spell.
he's got I think that's pretty much all he really
It's like
needs.
7 cards he can bring in. He can bring in Batterskull if he wanted to. It wouldn't be bad.
Does it ever seem bad? Do you ever Batterskull doesn't belong at all here?
I mean, you could like side out Day of Judgment. That's 2. Like Doomblade's pretty mediocre, right? When you have
It's decent against those Inkmoth Nexus.
yeah, but he's going to bring in Divine Offering.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you rather Divine Offering it than Doomblade it?
Yeah, but Divine Offering's gonna have so many other targets too.
I could see that. Well, he's going to take out Timely, right? Out
Yeah.
Timely.
Yeah,
Like, he doesn't have that much to take out. Out Timely. Out Day. That's only 3. Would you take out Oblivion Ring?
I don't know.
No, right?
I don't think so. I think it's too good against too much.
3, and then it's like 3, maybe some Doomblades, I think. Then he wants to bring in Celestial Purge is 3, Seal Sabotage. He wants to bring in 7. I think he has to take out at least 3
You might be
Doomblades.
right then. In that case, yeah. I didn't look at what he could take out yet, but
That's my prediction.
Anthony can bring in 2 Nile Spell Bombs, which will help pretty good against Snapcaster.
They're real good against Forbidden Alchemy, too.
Yeah.
You just, like, load it all up.
He's got Tribute to Hunger, Nile Spellbomb, Witchbane Orb, Phyrexian Metamorph. Like, I think really he wants the Spell Bombs.
Or I think he wants to bring in...
And a Karn. And possibly the Ratchet Bomb.
He's definitely bringing in the card.
Yeah.
For sure on the card.
Oh wow, Anthony only had 5 cards left in his library. That would be why he conceded. We couldn't see the decks, but that was why he conceded, because of the 2 Drown Yards would have just wiped him out. That's pretty nuts. I didn't realize that game had gone long enough for him to be milled.
No, I mean
so
the
far.
Drown Yards were milling for 6, right?
Right, but I mean
Draws a card.
how many times did he activate those? I thought he only
A couple
did
of
it,
times. When he was tapping all of his mana, I think we thought he was playing Forbidden Alchemy from the graveyard.
Uh huh.
But
Sometimes he was. I think maybe it was a couple
I
times.
agree that sometimes he was.
Yeah, it's definitely was the Nephalia Drown Yard that made it. You know that brought the win. I'm really kind of impressed. Now actually seeing how the Snapcaster control list can play out. I mean, really like this, but I think I still want to play Brimstone Volley.
Yeah, I mean, Brimstone Volley is very good.
I'm just gonna play Grixis, Brimstone Grixis Snapcaster control with timely reinforcements. I'm gonna play non-green. That's it. Every other color. 4-color control.
Oh, somebody likes Richard K. Ferguson as much as you.
Oh, yeah, a lot of Richard K. Ferguson love.
Including
on
Lance
Twitter.
Delicious.
Yeah. Chris Lansdale, podcaster extraordinaire. He's on like every podcast except for like Top 8 Magic and Yo MTG Taps. I think he's on every other one now.
So
I'm just saying.
how
he's
does
on a lot
that
of
matter
podcasts.
then?
That's true. It doesn't. Sorry, Chris.
He's also not on A-Team, right?
Yeah, I think he's been on A-Team though. He was on it once.
I mean, I've been on Horde of Notions.
That's true.
I was in Seattle one week and I'm like, I had nothing else to do. I'll best well go do Noyan's podcast.
Actually, Noyan is doing another podcast. Oh, game started here, but it's called Brewport Avenue. Noyan, Joe's roommate, Travis, and another guy, Jason Clark. I think they're doing a podcast. It may be actually 4 guys coming out this week. I think on MTG Cast.
This mana base is a little tricky for the Snapcaster control style deck.
Yeah.
They have a lot of lands that are awkward.
Yeah, a lot of lands coming into play tapped.
There's only 6 islands, so
Booster draft number 11.
I don't know if I love it. They have like 2 plains and a swamp. I think they don't even have 3 plains. That seems kind of weird for
Yeah.
a White Sun Zenith deck.
That's a good point.
Is this gonna resolve?
Oh my gosh, it resolved. So Anthony plays the first spell of the game. It happens to also be Tezzeret.
It resolves.
And Frank is unable to deal with it right now.
because his land is awkward.
Right.
What's he got
He's
for
Snapcaster. That'll be
just for a guy?
helpful.
Just
Yeah,
to attack?
he's just gonna hasten Snapcaster. You know,
Oh,
attack Tezzeret.
I hate that so much.
It's not getting much value out of it, man.
I mean, so what's gonna happen is
+1.
Anthony's gonna play Solemn or something else.
He's gonna +1 play Solemn.
Frank's gonna try to counterspell. And I don't know. I guess if he wins the lotto, he's gonna be able to kill Tezzeret, right? That's
Pretty much.
the theory.
Anthony had there's Solemn.
So-
Okay.
and it's gonna
it resolves. Wow. So
You
Frank,
know he has Solemn Simulacrum. Why would you blow your Snapcaster like that?
Yeah, I don't know what the thought was there. Unless
Oh,
he
he can Doomblade it.
that'll work. Okay.
Does
He
he have
does
a
have a
Doomblade?
plan. Okay. Well, something. Oh, Forbidden Alchemy.
This is horrible.
I
I feel so badly for him.
What did he take? He took something white. Was it Zenith or was it?
Maybe Celestial Approach?
It may be
Divine Offering?
Revoke Existence, or Divine Offering? Yeah, not Revoke Existence.
His Divine Offering. Yens. He's going to get in for 2.
Yeah, but that's still, Tezzeret's still there. Anthony's still able to get value.
And no
out of that
land
special.
drop?
Wow, that's not good.
This is going to be a lopsided game. I mean, Anthony can just sit. Oh my god, look at how far ahead he is. So you have like 7, 8 lands? He has 7 lands versus 4.
Yeah.
A Tezzeret versus a 2-1. I shudder to call that a Snapcaster Mage.
Well, it didn't snap cast anything.
He's getting batter style, right? Is it going to be batter style? It is going to be...
Anthony's trying to decide himself.
What is that?
Is that Witchbane Orb? What?
I think it is Witchbane Orb.
Yeah. Why? What did he need Witchbane Orb for?
Oh, because he lost to Nathalia Drownyard.
Okay.
What?
Sure. I mean, it seemed like a corner case. Like he just happened to lose to that. It wasn't like the I don't know. Maybe that's more what Frank is trying to do than we realized.
No.
But I don't think. I thought those Drownyards were more for Frank than for Anthony.
No. Way.
That is funny. Okay, so that's that. That's what a Witchbane Orb looks like. I've been wondering what they look like.
No, you haven't.
No, I know what it looks like. That's why I knew what it was. So there we go. Tezzeret finally bites it to the 2-1.
I guess Frank played it right. He's only down 8 cards.
Anthony's got Cruel Ultimatum mana.
I mean, can you think Frank could come back reasonably from this?
We watched Medina play no mana leagues and win.
He's so far behind though. Like, Anthony has like 9. Is it 9 lands now? He has 9 lands.
Yeah,
like
9.
a grip full of cards.
If he casts Colossus of Sardia right now.
But Anthony has no instants, right? Like there's no bluffing. Like,
Yeah, I know.
if he casts something, it's gonna be on his turn.
How is it? Frank is so far behind.
Is this
not
Karn?
hitting land drops.
Karn.
Oh, there's Karn. Karn will.
Is it gonna stick?
It looks like it might. Because Frank can't do anything.
Wow. What spell was that?
He think
twice.
Thought twice. Yeah, he played think twice. Got an island.
Doomblade.
Discard Doomblade to the Karn.
It goes underneath Karn, yo.
Yeah, put it under Karn.
Oh, and he's just like, oh, Spellskite for good measure.
Because why not? Think twice again. Man, I mean, he finally hit his 5th land drop.
Well, I mean, let's be fair. Anthony has so many extra cards because Frank has given him like 3-ish cards for every single Solemn Simulacrum.
Yeah.
And the Solemn Simulacrums were free to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
This is a man who needs like 6 Nephalia Drownyards right now.
Witchbane Orb.
He's certainly got to be able to dissipate it by now, I would hope.
Well, he didn't do anything when Karn came down, so I assume he can't fight a Witchbane Orb either. I mean,
You think he sided out his counterspells? I mean, Mana Leak is horrendous right now, right?
Oh yeah. So is that? I mean, is that that's a Snapcaster? He's exiling that to Karn. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Karn's gonna. Why would you want to even restart this game?
I mean, sometimes you have like an Eldrazi from somebody's group.
Yeah, but not right now in Standard. There's no Eldrazi.
No, I'm just saying like...
Yeah, I mean, of course. I'm saying like at this point in this situation, why would he want to restart it? He'd restart the game with he'd restart a game that he's way ahead in with a 2-1 in play. All right, so Frank able to add another land to the board, his 6th. It's a Seachrome Coast, comes into play tapped.
Please come get in line right now. Otherwise, you will not be in the Legacy Challenge today. Once again, this is a final call to enroll in the Legacy Challenge.
Well, at least Frank's giving him only spells, right?
Well, he's giving him a Snapcaster. which is just a 2-1, you know, under Karn. It's not as impressive.
Starting with a 2-1's not bad.
Right. Well, I mean, it's not great either. I'm just saying, Anthony, I don't know why Anthony would want to restart this game. Doesn't seem like it's even worth restarting. Based on the board presence he has and the and what he'd start with Karn.
I like how Frank draws his cards. You notice that? Like he flips them up and backwards.
I'll have to pay attention to that. I feel like I vaguely, my subconscious kind of noticed it, because now that you mention it, I kind
me, it
of
looks
vaguely
cool.
remember it. We'll have to practice that.
I'm the arbiter of what looks cool.
Oh, okay.
That does. I can't even count that high with regard to Karn's loyalty.
Yeah, Karn's
Very
loyalty
loyal.
is 4 6-siders.
Here it comes. Is that Phyrexian Metamorph as an Inkmoth Nexus?
I don't know what that is. It looks like a metamorph.
I think it's an
Contagion Clasp comes down, takes care of Snapcaster. White Sun Zenith for everything.
which is not actually that much.
No, it's not, but it's as much as he can do, so.
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
What commercial is that? I mean, is
Meow
it
Meow.
Is it Meow Mix?
Meow
or
Mix.
Meow Mix? Is that what the name of this deck is? Meow Mix?
I thought it was
Alley Cats?
Alley Cats.
All right, there come the cats.
I mean, they can't even like get in.
It's just like
so
block, block.
sad.
Yeah, and it's just like, duh, block 2 of them. Did Karn just take some? I don't think so.
Is that a divine offering?
I think so.
Oh,
So,
he just moves it onto a
Spellskite,
Spellskite.
right? That's what those Spellskites do. Anything you want. And he can just get it back if he wants. He's got Buried Ruin, I think. Right?
And that's
Yeah.
just 2 lopsided games.
Crazy.
And in the second game, Frank even hit the Meow Mix.
Yeah, I mean, it just wasn't enough. So, going to game 3 here between Frank Harris with Snapcaster Control and Anthony Eason with Blue-Black Tezzeret. Anthony lost game 1.